When God says keep the Sabbath day holy, when the sun start going down, guess what God's children is supposed to do? What we supposed to do? You supposed to take your ass home. You supposed to be getting ready to keep the Sabbath day holy. Read that Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Listen to this, y'all, because this one thing right here might keep you from getting killed out here in the streets in Bahamas. Back to what? We got to know who we are according to the Bible. That's what God wanted. Hosea 4 and 6 real quick. Hosea 4 and 6 real quick. Look what God says about our brothers from the tribe of Benjamin. Read that.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people, my people.
Hear how God keeps saying my people, children of Israel. He's not saying, he's not talking to everybody. God keeps saying my people, my children. I'm talking to you all. Read.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Said we destroyed for a lack of what? A lack of what? Knowledge of when what? God's Sabbath day is. We destroyed from a lack of knowledge of who we are according to the Bible. We destroyed from a lack of knowledge. We don't know our history. We destroyed from a lack of knowledge that we think that the government is going to solve our problems. No. God said, my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Hold on, God's children do what?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
God's children reject his knowledge. God's children reject his knowledge. Now, when you reject what your daddies used to say when you was a youngster, did he just let you go on about your business?
Bring it on.
What did our fathers do to us when we rejected what they said? They did what? Give me that in Proverbs chapter 1. Look how the Bible makes perfect sense when you understand that you the children of Israel. Listen to this, young girls, because this will help y'all out. What happens when you reject what your father says to you? So let's see what God says. When my children reject my knowledge, I'm going to show you what happens. We're going to get straight to the point. Proverbs 1:23.
The book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 23. Turn you at my reproof.
My correction, right? That's what reproof is. Turn at my correction. Read.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
That's what we all want. We all want the Spirit of God to fall upon us and come into us so we can live a godly life and please our Heavenly Father, and to hell what man says, to hell what the world thinks about us. What we want is the Spirit of God to be in us so we can know that no matter what the world think of us, we know our Father in heaven is happy with what we're doing. Keep reading.
Because I have called and ye refused.
We did what?
And ye refused.
God said, I called out to you. Now, here's the thing. Y'all think God gonna get off his throne and come down here and tell y'all what y'all need to do right from wrong? What did God do in the Bible when he was telling the children of Israel they would do wrong? How was he speaking to them? How was he speaking to them? What do you read about in the Bible? The prophets. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Jesus. God didn't get off his throne. He sent Jesus down to talk to him on the earth. So when God said, I called out to you, guess what he's doing? As you was walking by, God put us right here, right before you walk by, so he can call out to you.
That's right.
So he can call out to you. So he can call out to you all. It ain't by happen chance that we happen to be from America in the Bahamas at this exact moment and you walk by. Ain't no luck, ain't no coincidences with God. You walk past here for a reason. So listen to what God says. Because you what?
Because I have called and ye refused.
You rejected knowledge, right? Read.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Stretch out my hand is, hey, come here. That's God stretching out his hand. But guess what? He looked like us. Because we look like God. You look like God. You look like God. Jesus look like you. You look like Jesus. That's God stretching out his hand and calling to you. Come over here and listen to me, son. I got something better for you than what these lying-ass churches in the Bahamas have been teaching you. It ain't gave you no knowledge. It got you destroyed. 20 murders in January, and you don't know who the hell you are in the Bible, and you don't know nothing about God. I've been down here for 12 hours, and I've seen 20 churches on the damn street. How is it that my brothers don't know the 10 Commandments? All these damn churches. At least, if y'all not going to the churches, guess what the pastor should have did to y'all? They should have came out here on the damn street and made sure that the children of God know about their God. But God sent the prophets to do what the false prophets were never called to do. Come out here and call unto you. Keep reading.
But ye have set at naught all my counsels.
And I don't want to hear what God say do. I don't give a damn about God's Sabbath day. I'm going to get me some drink. I'm going to get me some liquor. I'm going to go get some girls. I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to get me a gun. I'm going to go rob somebody. Right? That's what you said you was going to do. Keep reading.
And with none of my reproof, I will also laugh at your calamity.
Remember, what was the question I asked you earlier? If you reject what your father says, does he just let it slide? No, he don't do it. Look what God says when you reject his words. Read it again.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
That's in the Bible. I bet y'all didn't even know that. God said, I will laugh at your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a gun. I will laugh at you when you're a pregnant teenager, little girl for having boyfriends. Not saying y'all do, but if you did. God said, I'm going to laugh at you when you're pregnant and you're afraid and you don't know what to do. God said, I'm going to laugh when you're robbed, walking out here on a Friday night on my Sabbath day. I'm going to laugh when you're getting robbed. When all that... When all that calamity and that fear, and you start saying, oh God, help me, please God, no. God gonna sit in the heavens and laugh. Read it again in the Bible.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
I said, you reject my knowledge, I'ma laugh at your ass when calamity comes. Read.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
God said he gonna do what?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
But y'all didn't even know that was in the Bible. See, you know what happened? You know what happened in these churches here in Nassau? That was set up by the Catholic and the Baptist and the Pentecostal and the man-made religious. Where the sign at? Give me that sign of the man-made religious. Where that? Bring it over here. Look at that. I want to show y'all this. John Smith, a white man, made the Baptist church in 1608. Right. You can Google this. Right. White man did that. It's a Baptist church here in Nassau. White man made Joseph Smith. Turn around so they can hear. Joseph Smith made Mormon religion, 1830. Ellen G. White, Seventh-day Adventist, 1863. Charles T. Russell, Jehovah's Witness, 1872. Charles Parham, Pentecostal, 1901. Them white folk that made up man-made religions, they taught you this Jesus right here.
Bring it out!
They taught you a white Jesus that loves you no matter what you do, and you can do all wrong in God, and he gonna love you no matter what. But the black Messiah, Jesus the Christ, the black God that sits in the heavens, the black God that made the black children of Israel from the tribe of Benjamin. What did God say he gonna do if you reject what he says? Read it.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
God said, I will mock when you in fear. What does it mean to mock somebody? Tell me, somebody talk to me, come on. Huh? Laugh, what else? What else does it mock?
Pick at him.
It pick at him. You know what God gonna do sitting in the heavens? He gonna sit on his throne just like this. And he gonna look down on you, and he gonna see you getting robbed. He gonna, I told him. Didn't I send the prophets to tell them to keep the Sabbath day holy? And Friday sundown, the Saturday sundown, get off the damn streets out here with the evil of the world? Right. He said, I'm going to laugh when you get robbed. I'm going to laugh when the gun is just staring down your face. He said, I'm going to laugh. That's the black God that sits in the heavens. Right. Not this white man that these Baptist churches, white folk taught you. Right. That ain't real. God don't love you no matter what. Here's the proof of it. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 17. Let's see it. Because what we've been lied to in the churches, because the first lie they told us was what? That you're West Indian black. That's the first lie. That's nowhere in the Bible. That's the first lie. You know what another lie they told you? That your God was white. He didn't have no color. His color didn't matter. He loved you no matter what. And you can do all the evil you want to, and all you got to do is say, Lord, forgive me. No, it don't work that way. Read that, Proverbs 8:17.
Proverbs chapter 8 verse 17.
Listen to this. This is the Bible. Thus saith the Lord. We ain't sugarcoating it for you. Because you need to hear the truth as the children of Israel. Why your life is jacked up. Why so many murders in NASSAU. You need to hear the truth and go home and chew on it.
That's right.
Read it.
I love them that love me.
Hold on. God said what?
I love them that love me.
God said I love them that love me. Does that mean, did that say I love them no matter what? He said, I love them that love me, right? That means God love is conditional.
That's right.
If you say to hell with God, guess what God gonna say to you? What he gonna say to you? The hell with your ass.
That's right.
He said, if it's F me, then you know it's F you.
Right.
Gee, you want beef? Okay, cool. I'm gonna send the gunman your way. You think you big, bad, and tough? Okay. All the big, bad, and tough drug dealers that you ever met in your life, do they live to be in old age, or do they die young? They die.
That's right.
God said, I got something for you. You think you big, bad, and tough? I love them that love me. I'ma kill your ass.
Right.
Take you off the earth. Read it again for him.
I love them that love me. And those that seek me early shall find me.
Now here's the question. Remember earlier, God said, I got a problem with my children in the land. He said it ain't no knowledge of God. Now here's the question. How do you love God so he can love you? Give me your best guess. Thank you, I'm coming down the line.
Commands to respect the
Commandments, okay, respect. What you think?
Respect us.
What? Respect him?
No, that's God.
Respect God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what you think? Follow everything he do. Let's read it out the Bible so we don't go off of what man said. Let's see what thus saith the Lord in the Holy Bible that all of us was raised up on. Let's see what it says. Read that.
1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Listen to this before you go there. This is what?
This is the love of God.
This is the love of God. Not what you feel, not what you think. This is the love of God. And what is it?
That we keep his commandments.
We do what?
That we keep his commandments.
So you was right. We keep God's commandments. So that means if you don't keep God's commandments, that tells God you what? You sin it, but you what? You hate him.
That's right.
Because God said, I love them that what? Love me. So the way to love God is to keep his commandments. Because you can't go up in the heavens and hug him, right?
Bring it out.
Ain't no nigga out here got this much money to get in a space shuttle and fly to the heavens. We right here on the ground. So God made it easy for us to show us as the children of Israel from the tribe of Benjamin. He made it easy for you to show him that you love him by doing what? Read it again.
That we keep his commandments.
Read it from the top again.
For this is the love of God.
This is how the Benjamin loves God. From the nation of Israel, the tribe of Benjamin, which the West Indian blacks are. How do they love God and show them that they don't hate him? Read.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
You gotta keep his commandments. And look at this. Remember I said God made it easy for you? Keep reading.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Grievous means what? What does that mean? What does grievous mean? It means it's hard, right? God said his commandments ain't hard.
That's right.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.